I told myself I was going to be extremely productive today. It's 11:30 in the morning and I'm still in bed. I've been awake for 30 minutes. So not a very long time, but I think it's time that I actually get up just because I'd rather get everything out of the way now than lay in bed for another few hours and not get anything done. And I'm starving, actually, now that I think about it. Now that I actually got up to get this mic and come back in bed, I was like, let me just stay in bed for a little bit longer and then I'll get back up. But I'm actually pretty hungry and I kind of want some coffee. So I think we're gonna get up and start our day that way. And that's final look. All this just to vlog. I really wish I could be one of those girls that can vlog or just talk while she's doing her makeup. Unfortunately, I can't multitask like that. So, yep, that's it. I was gonna wear my blue light blocking glasses because I feel like I have a whole different personality when I wear them. But because I'm sitting in front of my window, they literally just reflect the blue tint on the lenses. So I just look kind of like Spider-Man with them on. So unfortunately, we're not going to wear them today, but I do love them. They're honestly the cutest things, and they really do help me when I'm working all the time. But yeah, I haven't been on here in a while, and I guess I'll just kind of get into that. I wasn't going to do it in this video, but we're going to do it anyway. I'm pregnant. And while I don't want my pregnancy to be the whole basis of my channel, I promise you, I don't know. I just don't like the idea of it consuming my life. I did want to talk a little bit about it. So basically, we found out we were pregnant, or I found out I was pregnant back in April, the very end of April. And I found out that how they find out how far along you are just to base it off of your last period. So that's a little weird. I just didn't know that. But yeah, I'm almost fully 4 months pregnant. Tomorrow I'll be 18 weeks. And I don't look pregnant, but the first 2 months of pregnancy were so hard. No one really warns you about it, and I feel like it should be talked about a lot more. That was the hardest 7 to 8 weeks that I've ever experienced, because when I tell you that I was nauseous 24/7, I was nauseous 24/7. A good 6 of those weeks, I couldn't even go to work, and I work from home. So like I couldn't even leave my bed. I couldn't look at a computer screen. I couldn't look at my phone screen. I couldn't read. I couldn't really do anything. Even watching TV was really hard for me. I would just kind of have it on in the background to like not be in total silence going crazy for all this time. But yeah, it was not the funnest time of my life. And I couldn't eat. Like everyone says, like drink water, eat crackers, soup. I took all the medications. I didn't want to take any medication, but I finally like asked my doctor and I was like, can I please just have this? Because it's been weeks and I still feel terrible. Nothing's working. The medications honestly didn't work either. It was so bad. Starting at 12 weeks, it got a little bit better. The nausea subsided. I could finally like leave the house and not be super nauseous in the car. But I had evening sickness every single night. And for those of you who are like, I thought it was morning sickness. No, that's a total lie. You don't, like, morning sickness doesn't always happen. You could literally have it at any point in like the day. Mine was very consistent to where it was 8:30 to 10:30 every single night. It was just the worst time of my life. I lost like 5 pounds from like my first appointment to my second appointment. But I'm back. I'm at week 18. I finally feel better. I did learn that your digestive system slows down in the second trimester. So I found that out the hard way because we went to go eat and I was full for like the next 5 hours of the night. I was starving. I mean, not starving. I was so full. So now I usually only have like 1 to 2 meals a day and they have to be like small meals. Because if I try to eat a lot, like yesterday we went to go have Korean barbecue at like 2:30, 3 in the afternoon. And I was full until I went to sleep. I was full all day, the entire day. Literally, I got in bed, I was ready to go to sleep, and my new thing is like I have to have like a piece of cheese now when I get really hungry. So I just have like little snacks of cheese in the fridge from Trader Joe's and I just eat those. And then I wake up and I'm fine. But yeah, it was a rough time. But really the whole, I guess, basis of this video, which again wasn't going to be the basis of this video, is like I just want to be able to do things that I normally would, but also navigating, you know, pregnancy and then being a mom, which sounds so crazy because I turned 30 in a few weeks and I feel like a teen mom. I say it all the time. Like I feel like a teen mom. I don't feel like I should be a mom, but it's happening. And like, it's just so crazy because people literally thought like back in the day, like 30 is such an old age to get pregnant. And now that I'm turning 30, I'm like, wow, this is so young. Like, are you sure I should be having a baby? Like, are you sure like I'm married? But hold on, I just realized I'm not even wearing my wedding ring and that feels illegal. I know like pregnancy is not a very like relatable thing, especially if you're nowhere near that at this point in your life. And that's totally fine. If you want to skip this video today, like that's so fine. I know it's pretty boring talking about that, especially if you're only like 21. I don't know. When I was 21, the thought of being 30 was scary. And the thought of having a baby and getting pregnant, like was there, but like wasn't really there. Like, thank God I didn't get pregnant at 21, especially with who I was with at that time in my life. But I think we're kind of steering away from the whole point of the video. Yeah, I basically... I'm hoping that I can still like navigate like having a YouTube channel and doing all the things that I really want to do in life, but just with a baby. Because it's not like I'm alone. Like we have family and I have my husband, so he's gonna help me with everything, obviously, because he's the dad. Like, why wouldn't he help? That's really weird. You know, husbands don't help their wives with their own offspring, but that's none of my business. But yeah, I think this is just a shorter video today, just to kind of introduce the fact that I'm pregnant and I haven't been on here for a while. And again, like you can't really tell that I'm pregnant because I barely have a bump. It just looks like I'm really, really bloated. I don't know. I guess that's a reality. People say I'm not going to pop until 6 months, and that's 2 months from now. So we'll see what happens. But that's really all that I want to talk about. I don't really feel prepared. So I'm just going to keep vlogging my days away and see where that takes me. That's it. That's really the whole video. It's short. It's sweet. but I hope it was somewhat enjoyable for all of you. And I'll see you next time. Bye.